All right, guys, what is going on? Today we are looking at the Glock 44. Guys, I have 3 of these. These are effective training tools. And you know, with the price of ammunition right now, it's cheaper to be shooting this. Even though the price of 22 has come up substantially as well, it is a lot less money than 9mm, 40, 45 ACP, stuff like that. So, without further ado, check it out. This is one of the 44s that I just got. This is the one that I was normally running. It's got about 15,000 rounds through it. This one here has got 6 rounds through it because I just shot it before bringing it on to this video. I actually added this extension that it comes with, or whatever that may be called. And it adds a little bit of beefiness to the back strap. That's what it's called, the back strap. So it adds a little bit beefiness to the back of that gun for a better grip. Depending on your size of your hands, this could be effective at getting a better grip, better purchase of the firearm. And I did my own stippling job there. See that? Guys, this gun is unloaded, so you know that. And I've been running, guys, sorry for the shakiness of this camera. It is super windy out here today. Hopefully you could hear me. But yeah, guys, I put this O-light on it, 400 lumen O-light, just running it out. People said it's no good. I don't know. We'll see, right? Keep in mind too, I am running it on a 22, so the blast in the muzzle flip and all that stuff is not there like it would be with a 9mm or any other thing other than a 22 LR. But we're gonna put it on this and see how it runs. All right, let's take some shots, guys. Alright, guys, so one thing too that I want to talk about, today's sponsor of this video is the Bullet Farm. Check it out, the Bullet Farm on Instagram, and the owner of the Bullet Farm, Wick_actual. Check him out, he's the sponsor of this video today. Other thing too I wanted to talk about, this has a Johnny Glock trigger in it. Johnny Glock's a buddy of mine. Went over to see him and had him throw a Johnny Glock combat trigger in this, guys. The actual trigger pull on this, it is, I don't know, I would have to say there's just that little bit of a take up right there, and then it breaks, right? There's your reset. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. There's the take up, the wall, the break, and then your reset. All right, so I would say that this brings, it's got to be a 3-pound trigger, somewhere in there. I don't know, guys. Whenever I get trigger work done, I don't really test it and see what the weight is. Glock factory trigger in all their guns says 5.5 pounds. I've seen where some were 6. I've seen instances like that. However, Johnny Glock trigger, I would say it's the best trigger for what you are getting, right? It's consistent. Every time you pull that trigger, it's the same as it was the previous time you pulled the trigger. A lot of these other triggers, there may be inconsistencies in it. You know, and I'm an advocate of good working things that are consistent. And if his stuff wasn't consistent, I would say that. I have no problem with that, because the whole purpose of this channel is to bring value to you guys. I spend my money and bring it to you guys to let you know what works, what doesn't work. Johnny Glock triggers are the way to go. Yeah, but anyways, it's 44. This is an awesome training tool, guys. The actual footprint of this is the exact same dimensions as a Glock 19. So if you're running the Glock 19 and you are used to your hand placement on that gun, this is the same exact thing. And there was a guy that's sponsoring today's video, Wick_actual on Instagram. He does the triggers too. He works with Johnny Glock as well. So guys, check him out. You know, go to Johnny Glock on Instagram, and if you guys are interested in one of those triggers, he can get it shipped out to you. He's shipping a lot of them. But anyways, I digress. Back to the 44, guys. This is a awesome gun. Like I said, my other one has 44,000. My Glock 19 has 44,000 through it. It has about 15,000 rounds. This doesn't have any. I'm going to run it through its paces today. I'm going to put about 2,000, 3,000 rounds through it, and then keep you guys updated on Instagram on how it's running. I've heard horror stories from very small amount of people saying that when they get this gun, it doesn't work. It doesn't run. Every other round is a misfire, a failure to eject, everything like that. Guys, one thing that I do want to point out to you is this is a 22 LR. It is notorious for being extremely dirty, and you have to oil these. And when I say oil, I'm not talking about a drop. A decent amount of oil that goes in there to keep this thing functioning and running smoothly. And guys, after every couple hundred rounds, you should probably pull it down, take it apart, and clean your internals. Clean all this out. Just take this slide off, spray this out with whatever you got, and re-oil it. All right, guys, let's take some more shots with this thing. There we go. Another one, guys. All right, so you guys seen that straight on camera there. We had a couple stovepipes in there. Guys, I took this out of the box, stippled it, put that back strap on, and I didn't add any oil. And I did that for the exact reason of what we just discussed here. I want to see how this runs with the factory oil, the factory grease in it. And that is the problems that people were complaining about, is getting stovepipe jams, stuff like that. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna saturate this thing in oil, not to where it's dripping completely out of the trigger guard or anything like that, but I'm gonna put a decent amount of oil on this, and I'm gonna see if we continue to have those problems, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right.